Yo, what's going on YouTube? I am Germ here, and all over the place, whether it be Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, you hear people, being really negative and kind of spreading stories about how this is going to crash the market or that's going to crash the market or why you shouldn't invest now, you should wait till this day or that day or whatever. And on my channel recently, I've been going over some of these events and trying to figure out which ones people are actually right about, which ones they might be wrong about, and at least, wanting to do some research and coming up with my own opinions. Obviously, we can look back and see what's happened in the past. Nobody knows what's going to happen in the future, but today I want to take a look at whether or not the Steam summer sale that's coming up in 10 days, as you can see up on the screen, it starts June 29th, whether that's going to crash the CSGO market, because I know there's some people out there saying that, and I've looked at some other things already, like if the Paris sticker sale is going to crash the market. Some people have said that. I don't really believe in that one as much. I don't really think we're going to see much meaningful price movement on many items because of the Paris sticker sale, and I've also talked about the next operation, whether that's going to crash the market, and I actually do believe that that one's going to crash the market a little bit, but it's pretty short term. It shouldn't really matter that much. But what about the Steam summer sale? So again, this isn't perfect, and just looking back to the last Steam summer sale, it's not going to tell us exactly what's going to happen this time, because this time's different. We have CS2 around the corner. We do have the Paris sale coming up. The player base for CSGO is bigger than it was last year, so who knows? But what we can do is start to look back on a couple different item classes and asset classes in the CSGO investing world and take a look what happened to them during the last Steam summer sale. This was in June of 2022. I believe it started June 23rd. So I have some items here we can take a look at. First up, I have the Stockholm 2021 Contenders sticker capsule. What happened to sticker capsules, or at least this one sticker capsule, during the Steam Summer Sale last year? So, leading up to it, at the beginning of June, this thing was 68 cents. Again, I believe the sticker sale started on, or the Steam Summer Sale started on June 23rd, and it was down to 57 cents on June 23rd. Now, you can see here that it did actually, prices started dropping a couple of days leading up into the Steam summer sale. I know when we've looked at stuff before, like when a new operation drops, prices drop that day that the operation comes out. That's because people don't know necessarily exactly the date or when a new operation is going to drop. But for the Steam summer sale, we know the dates beforehand, so prices, at least in this case, seem like they start dropping a couple days, maybe like a week before leading up to it. But yeah, if you look at this graph, the prices obviously dropped, like I said, 68 cents at the beginning, and then by the day the Steam summer sale started, it was down to 57 cents. So that's a pretty meaningful drop percentage wise there. But then you can see that prices kind of flatlined for a little bit, ended up just staying flat, and they were back to 68 cents. When is this? The next day they were 68 cents was July 14th. So from June 1st to July 14th, about a month and a half, prices dipped down and came right back up. So the crash wasn't that meaningful. But yeah, if you could have got them at the lows of like 55, 56, 57, whatever cents, you could have definitely made a nice little profit. So again, it's a pretty decent drop, a dip that I definitely would have been buying. I don't know if it's worth, the hassle of selling beforehand and having to eat all the Steam fees and buying again. But if you would have bought during that dip, if you had money extra left aside, whatever, or just had funds coming in, if you invest every week or every month or whatever, you definitely could have got some nice prices. So yeah, at least so far, one asset that definitely dips during the Steam summer sale. I want to take a look at knives. So I have the vanilla Talon knife here. A lot of people say vanilla knives are a great store of value. They're a good, way to kind of indicate the market. This is a little bit of a higher level item too, a higher price point item. The vanilla knife is about, what is this, $900 right now, $850. But if we go back to this time, which was June of last year, prices were much cheaper. So for this knife at the beginning of June 1st, $394. And if we fast forward to June 23rd, we will see that $391 exactly. So the prices maybe dropped a couple bucks, but really didn't change, kind of stayed flat. I think from this we can learn that the higher end items, especially maybe knives, maybe high tier skins and stuff, again, this is just one item. I don't want to take away too much from it, but I don't think it's a crazy assumption to say that, hey, high tier items are probably not going to be affected as much. If somebody wants to buy a game on Steam that's on sale, they're probably not selling their Talon knife to do so. They probably don't need $900 to get a game that's on sale. So maybe, just maybe, at least, what we've seen from this past year is that some of the higher end items maybe aren't affected as much as to where, the sticker capsule went from 60 to 50 cents, which is a pretty big drop. The Talon knife didn't change at all. It didn't go down down at all. There's really no meaningful change. This is number K, the agent. Take a look at what agents do during the Steam Summer Sale. Right now, number K goes for like $42, but back then, June 1st, at the beginning, this was $12.81. We fast forward to June 23rd, and he's $11.26. Again, this was $12.81 to $11.36. When does he get back to $12.81? The next time he's $12.81 is July 12th. So again, about a month and a half to rebound from his June 1st prices to where he's at right then. Again, if you would have bought the dip here, you could have made a nice little gain in the very, very short term. Again, a couple days before the sale starts, he actually does start dropping, hits a bottom, a couple days into the sale. So it seems like a couple days before the sale, prices start going down. A couple days after the sale, prices start rebounding, start going up. So you really have like a couple day window of like a few days before the sale, a few days after the sale starts of, maybe buying some items at a low. Again, this is what happened last year. Now that we've looked at a couple different item classes and assets and stuff. What about skins? I like looking at the Op Asimov for these things. Pretty popular skin, high volume, high liquidity, but also highly sought after. Definitely has good demand and everything. These days going for about, this is $200 for the field tested, but back then, June 1st, we can pull up right here. June 1st, this thing was going for $123, and by June 23rd, this was $109. So again, a fairly significant drop from 120 to 109 or whatever, and then this thing was back to 120 by July 9th. So again, very, very quick turnaround. It's like a month, maybe 5 weeks for a lot of these items. So is that like a big, huge, significant crash for any of these things? No, absolutely not. It's not like you're losing a ton of money. Literally, just don't look at your inventories or don't look at your prices or don't look at your portfolio for like a couple weeks. Maybe you decide you want to buy the dip. Maybe you want to try and sell and buy. That can be pretty risky. And like I said, you're then eating fees and taxes and all that stuff multiple times. But, I would, for the most part, it's looking like the smart play is probably just hold on to stuff. Don't worry about it too much. Don't care. Don't stress. Prices are going to rebound very, very quickly. And also, have some money on the side maybe to be ready to buy the dip. Like I said, if you buy every week or every month, maybe instead of buying at the beginning of the month, buy when the sale is going to happen. Maybe buy a little bit earlier, a little bit later. Just time your buys up a little bit better. But this definitely doesn't look like anything that's making me want to sell out of everything, or you need to sell everything before the Steam Summer Sale, or the Steam Summer Sale is about to crash the market and all your skins are going to be worthless, you're never going to recover. Definitely nothing like that. Finally, I wanted to take a look at cases. These are obviously some of the lowest tier items, some of the cheapest items, some of the items that people might sell off in mass to maybe pick up some cheaper games and stuff. This is the glove case, which at the beginning of June, this was June 1st, it was $2.98, crashed down to $2.55 on June 23rd. And this thing's looking like it's taking the longest rebound, did not hit its old prices until October 4th. So gloves, or not gloves, but the glove case, and this is just one case, obviously you could look at all the cases and stuff. A case does seem like it dropped a pretty significant amount, about as much as a sticker capsule. So it does seem like those, lower tier items, those cheaper items are definitely dropping at a higher percentage, and also taking maybe a little bit longer to rebound as well. So maybe cases are going to be the most influenced item by this whole thing. Higher tier skins and knives, expensive skins and stuff maybe not affected as much, but we did see that gun skins, cases, agents, and stickers were all impacted by the Steam Summer Sale. So again, the 2023 Steam Summer Sale is going to start on June 29th of 2023. So, June 24th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, towards the beginning of July, we might see prices dipping down a little bit. But it doesn't seem like you should worry too much, especially with CS2 right around the corner. Again, who knows how the parasale is going to affect everything. But it seems like prices probably will drop. But don't worry. Don't be scared. Don't stress. Everything's going to be okay. Even if some, clickbait article or YouTube or tweet or whatever tries to make you scared, tries to make you panic, whatever. I wouldn't worry, but hey, prices are going to dip. Could be an awesome buying opportunity. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.